Welcome back, J-Fusion fans, to Castlevania Aria of Sorrow. In the last video, we defeated the big golem boss and gained access to the slide ability. So now we're moving on to the next area. That's one thing that I like about the katana, because you can even hit enemies on platforms like these. Especially effective against fleamen. So now that we have the slide ability, we can access this item right here, and that's a high potion. Ow. You know what? I'm going back to this area to get another 500. I actually don't need the money. I just wanted to work the Sherman's Ring and get some experience from the monsters along the way as well. Ow. So now we're going back up. So we picked up grapes from the wood golem. So one of the things that we're gonna do with the slide ability... Ow. So we're gonna slide under here and get the cut all. Actually, it's Qatar, but no. Yeah, so that's the Katal. But we're going back to the katana because it's a much better weapon anyway. So this one leads back to the big hall. I'm just gonna access everything and should be unlocked, yeah. So we're going back here. And then go through this area. Avoid getting hit by the Quetzalcoatl. Get that heart. So this area we haven't explored yet in this playthrough, so I'm going to show this to you. Nice, leveled up. I'm currently level 20. So I just came here to unlock the warp area. Let me see, do we want to go back to the first area or do we move on? I say we move on. We can handle it. So what we're gonna do is go back to this area, go up, and then maybe save. And then go back down. Ooh. And then go to this area. So this leads to the next area actually, so we're going to slide down there. Nice, a $50 coin. So what we're gonna do is jump here and break the ceiling right here. So you notice this candelabra, you're just gonna jump right above that, and there's a secret area. However, we cannot access that just yet. So we're gonna come back for that later. I'm just leaving it open so we know what to do next. And now we're at the inner quarters, so this is a new castle area. We don't have the... Oh, okay, so I was able to jump. Nice. So get that high mind up. Now what we're gonna do is crouch and use the katana to break the floor. So there's a hidden area right here. Actually, there's two. So just get the high potion here. And then what we're gonna do is just stand next to this wall and break it as well. So you have the ninja suit. Ow. Now let's see the ninja suit. It has higher defense, but it lowers your attack. So, yeah, I'm just gonna keep the samurai armor for now. So you can see there are two areas right here. What I'm gonna do is go to the room on the right first, just to access it. Nothing special, just a Persephone. No, nothing here. No walls to break. Now we can see this area right here, but I will need an important soul to access that later, so we'll leave it right there at the moment. And then go here for a save. Save state. And then there's the boss. So what I can do is either, you know, I'm actually going to change to the whip sword. I'm just gonna push her, back. I could have done better just pushing her back like this. Now, Headhunter comes in 3 stages, so this is the second one. And now I'm going to switch back to the katana. And so now we face the lizard form. Now be careful of that breath because it's poison. You can also attack its tongue. I thought I was a goner back there. Man, that just left me with 3 HP. Oh yes. So the Headhunter is one of the bosses whose soul is actually 100% drop rate. So that's awesome. Ow. I'm gonna save again, just to be sure. Durga. So the Durga soul throws katanas. Now after defeating the Headhunter, a witch will replace it. Now speaking of the Headhunter, I'd say it's one of the best souls you can collect in the game. So I'm just gonna clear the monsters here first. So that's a Curly. Now the Curly soul is one of the 3 souls that I would recommend collecting for a certain area that I will show later on. But first we're gonna go up here, use this platform and go up. Ow. Ow. So I'm picking up this sword called Hunting, and actually equipping it. So it's only slightly weaker than the katana, but look at this one. So this weapon is a poison type. And then we're going to get this soul right here called Undine. So walk on water surfaces. So we're gonna need that to access a few areas in the game, especially the next one. So there's a reason why I equipped Fronting, and I'll show that to you in a sec. We're just gonna have to get down here. So this area is actually perfect for hunting the Curly Soul. Now, Curly is weak against the poison type attacks, and the Fronting is naturally poisonous. Valkyrie, I believe, is also weak against that. So I'm going to go to this side right here. You can see. So there's also a monster in the mirror called the Kyoma Demon. So this is the best strategy to kill him. So you position yourself just near the center of the mirror, not exactly in the center. You let the Kyoma Demon come out of the center, and while crouching he will attack. While you're crouching he will attack you, but it won't hit, so that's nice. And the Kyoma Demon gives a soul that causes invincibility. So yeah, you're temporarily invincible. But I don't use that. I do recommend grinding in this area. The next boss might be a little difficult. I'd say you should grind until level 30. All the monsters in this area should be good for this level range. At least 25, but I'd say 30 is the recommended, level. So I'm going to set my souls here. And you remember the Undine soul that we've collected earlier? Now we're standing on water. So you need that to access this next part right here. And now I'm going back to Erinis for that level up. Ow. Ow. It won't hurt using an item. Let's see what we have here. Ooh, meat strip. And I'm also taking some coffee. That should be okay. Persephone is also weak against poison. So once you get the fronting, you can actually spam this area. A lot of the humanoid enemies here are weak against poison. So keep yourself crouched while the Kyoma demon is attacking. So I just came here to unlock the warp area, but we're not gonna use that. Ow. I'm trying to unlock as many areas here as possible. Although we've already reached 100%, I want to show you guys. Oh, the Lilith is strong. So if we go down, there's a door right there. And this leads us back to the castle corridor. So now we're back here. I'm actually just unlocking that, but we're moving forward to this part. I mean, you can do several things from the boss fight. You can warp back to the first area. You can use that pathway I've just shown you. Ow. So you can see a mind up right there, but it's protected by Lilith. And I'm going to use an item again. Let's have some tea. And thanks, level up. So we've unlocked this area right here. Okay, that Persephone just jumped to the next world, so meh. unlocked a new area called the top floor. However, this is not the place for us to be just yet. Now, to proceed to the other parts of the top floor, you actually need to go up there, but as of now, we don't have that ability, we don't have the soul required, so we're just gonna go back here to the castle corridor. So what I'm trying to do is going back to the first area. I could have just warped, but I wanna get some extra experience through the Sherman's Ring and all the monsters that I can cut down. At this point, you can just one-shot enemies here in the castle corridor area, really. Well, almost. The axe armors take quite a while to take down. At this point, they still take 2 hits, but it's close enough. So let's see what the hammer has in store for us now. I really do recommend coming back to Hammer's shop every time you defeat the boss, so you can check out all of the new things that he has. Warhammer, it's much more powerful than the one we have. So I believe from Warhammer down, those are the new weapons. Lance, Claymore, Partisan, Graham. So the best weapon here I'd recommend is Graham. I'll show why in a bit. Steel plate, Crimson Cloak. So check back with Mina. It's kind of late to ask, but what kind of shrine is the Cocklebur Shrine? Do you know the story of the Amano Iwado Shrine? In the story, Tensho Daijin hides herself in the shrine to calm Susanoo down. So she's talking about some Japanese mythology. Tensho Daijin is the sun. The act of hiding symbolizes an eclipse. By hiding herself away, she was able to contain Susanoo's anger. For that reason, eclipses are thought to confine anger and evil intentions. Okay. Cocklebur Shrine is a shrine for this very purpose. We only conduct ceremonies for Japan's eclipses, but in 1999, a ritual was conducted in Europe. So, Mina's family was part of that ritual. And that's when Dracula's castle was sealed inside it. That's why I knew the things that Mr. Adricale said were... Now I know he spoke the truth. Alright, so now we know about the history of the Hakubas and why they are involved in this. So, anyway, as I've mentioned earlier, there's a weapon in Hammer's shop called the Gram. So again, it's a weapon that we already have anyway. Okay, so this is the Gram. So I love this weapon for the fact that it's easy to do the rapid slash. It has a very high attack rate. So let's compare that to the Bastard Sword. And then let's equip Gram one more time. So Gram's attacks are slightly faster. And definitely more powerful. Alright, so we're going to save the game here and end this video for now. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget that notification bell so you get the latest from JE Fusion. This has been Philip, and I'll see you on the next Castlevania Aria of Sorrow.